and everything, from this moment forward, will shift. I am here. I am ready. Now it's your turn. Finish this moment, and you will never forget this day. For this was the day God spoke and you answered. Stop scrolling. This is an urgent message for you. Yes, you. Do not move past these words like they are another passing voice in the noise of your day. This is not entertainment. This is a divine interruption, handpicked for the exact moment your spirit would be desperate enough to truly listen. You have been unknowingly circling a divine appointment, and now you've arrived. And if you dare to click away, if you silence this before the final word is spoken, you may walk away from the very breakthrough your heart has been crying out for. Heaven is leaning in. Angels are taking their places. The atmosphere around you will soon begin to shift, and your soul will sense a holy presence beginning to rise. Because I, the Lord your God, have come to speak to you directly. No more delay. No more excuses. This is your wake-up call. You are not scrolling by accident. This message is divine timing wrapped in words. It is eternal truth wrapped in earthly language. I have hidden a secret in the final minutes of this message that the enemy desperately wants you to miss. A blessing that has been withheld for this precise moment. Say, what to receive. You have carried more than you were built to bear. You've smiled through wounds that bled in secret. You've pushed forward through the weight of invisible battles, feeling like no one truly sees. But I see. Please support our channel. Our goals is to bring happiness in your life and to bring devotion and reverence towards God, and if you want you can donate us through the super thanks button down below. I, your creator, the one who formed the galaxies and still chose to dwell intimately in the depths of your being, I have watched every step, every sleepless night, every time you looked in the mirror and questioned your worth. I heard your silent prayers, even the ones you couldn't articulate through the pain. I caught every tear you tried to hide. And now I have come to answer. Not just with comfort, not just with sympathy, but with transformation. You've been waiting for a sign, a shift, a moment where it finally makes sense. You've wondered if I forgot you, if maybe you weren't worthy enough to be seen. But child, you are not forgotten. You are not forsaken. You are not abandoned. You are the reason this message was birthed. My voice is breaking through the static, through the lies, through the weariness, and I declare this over you now. Your wait is over. Even now, I am surrounding you with angels. Even now, the spiritual realm is moving in response to your faith, even the flickering kind that feels like it might go out any second. Because faith, no matter how faint, still moves heaven. The winds are changing. The pressure you felt is not meant to crush you, but to push you. You are entering a divine shift, a crossing over into the promise you thought had passed you by. But listen closely, there is a warning in this glory. A holy urgency I must release into your heart. The time for compromise is over. The days of lukewarm belief and half-hearted surrender are done. You have felt the tug. You have sensed the nudge. And now I am making it unmistakably clear, I require your whole heart. Not pieces, not fragments, not the parts you're comfortable surrendering. All of it. The broken parts. The bitter parts. The fearful parts. Lay them down. Release them to me. Do not harden your heart again. Do not scroll past this moment and convince yourself that you'll come back later. You may not get another moment like this. Heaven has parted time to visit you here, in this seemingly ordinary scroll on your screen. The word I am speaking is laced with supernatural oil, and if you lean in and receive it, it will change your destiny. You've been crying for clarity. Here it is. You've been begging for direction. This is it. You've asked me to speak. Now I am shouting from eternity into your now. Turn back to me. Turn from the distractions. From the numbness. From the sin you've justified for too long. Return to your first love. Return to the fire you once carried. Return to the purity of intimacy with me. I'm not angry with you. I'm not disappointed. I'm not here to shame you. I'm here to rescue you. To remind you who you are before the world tried to rename you. You are my beloved. My chosen. My anointed one. The one I sang over before time began. The one I've protected in ways you never knew. The one I'm calling to rise now, not later, not when it's convenient now. I have not called you into shallow waters. I've called you to the deep. And the storms you've walked through weren't punishments, they were preparations. I was refining you like gold. I was stripping you of everything false so I could rebuild you with glory. You asked me to use you, to bless you, to raise you, but you didn't know the fire it would require. Now you do. And now, it's time. You may feel unworthy. You may feel too broken, too used, too forgotten. But my child, listen, nothing disqualifies you in my kingdom but disobedience. And you are one yes away from stepping into what I've prepared. Your yes will shake the foundations of your past. Your yes will silence every lie that said you'd never make it. Your yes will unlock the doors that seemed sealed shut for years. So here's my plea, my divine interruption, my eternal invitation. Give me your yes. Say yes to obedience. Say yes to forgiveness. Say yes to the next step. Say yes to believing again. Say yes to hope. You're not too late. The story is not over. You haven't missed it. You are standing in the exact intersection of grace and destiny. I've aligned this message, this voice, this moment as an altar where you can lay it all down and walk away renewed. Do not let the enemy convince you this is emotion. This is revelation. This is heaven knocking on your door. Don't silence this word. Let it echo in your spirit. Replay it until your fear leaves. Share it until the shame breaks. Meditate on it until courage rises. Because on the other side of your surrender is the restoration you begged me for. On the other side of your obedience is the provision you've needed. On the other side of this moment is the miracle that's been waiting for your readiness. Stay with me until the end. Don't scroll away. Because even now, my presence is settling around you. Peace is beginning to rise. The heaviness is lifting. Can you feel it? That's me. That's my glory touching the very place that's been aching. Let it in. Let me in. And hear me, you were born for such a time as this. The battle isn't over because you're about to win. You are not too broken to be used. You are not too late to be chosen. This message is not the end, it is the beginning. Now rise. Wipe your tears. Take a deep breath. You are stepping into divine alignment. Heaven is watching. Hell is trembling. And I am smiling. Because you stayed. This was never just a message. This was your moment.